Today we are trying on the Wayne Goss Luxury Eye Collection. That is the palette and all 3 Kohl liners. If you'd like to see how I got these looks, then stick around because we're about to get right into it. Hey y'all, I'm Mona. This is About Face with Mona. This is a channel geared towards a mature woman. Beauty, skincare, and lifestyle is what we do here. And today we are reviewing a palette that was created with the mature woman in mind. So thanks, Wayne, for considering this age group, because we're a demographic that's not always considered. And I think from my understanding of his vision was that if it worked on us, on our less firm, somewhat droopy eyes, then it would work on anybody's eyes, right? And I think there's some truth to that. Now, I've heard some rumors that this was a boring palette. That's what I heard, yep. And let me tell you, when I first looked at it, my friend Tracy at Little Makeup Channel, she did a review on this, by the way, and her review will be in the description because she did a great showing of the swatches and she did them in better light. So you may be interested in seeing the swatches in a better viewing than what I have for you here. But she said, Mona, look at that again. I went back and looked at that palette again and I snapped it right up on the day that it launched. Now, it took me until today to get it in, which is very unusual because Wayne Goss has teamed up with Beautylish to sell his product. So this palette is only available, to my knowledge, on Beautylish.com. Beautylish is exceptional in their customer service. And usually when I order something from them, it comes right away. So I'm not blaming Beautylish on this. I'm going to go ahead and blame COVID because I've never had a package from Beautylish take this long to arrive. Even so, I ordered it last Thursday and today is Monday and I have it. So that's hardly terrible, right? I looked at what I thought might have been a boring palette and I played with these textures. The satins are so buttery. The black is not buttery, but it's a nice texture. Everything is buttery except for the black and for the Celestial shade. The Celestial shade has the most texture in the palette, and that's this one right here. The black, while not buttery, is very easy to pick up. There's no fallout from this palette. There is a scrape right here because I had a little trouble opening it, but I do have a torn rotator cuff right now, and so I don't have really good mobility with this arm, so it could have been user error, and I accidentally gouged it. But I'm not worried because I will have all that covered up pretty soon because this is going to be a staple in my makeup collection. So I'm going to show you how I got these looks. And if you know me, I'm not really skilled in makeup application. I think you can see that I was able to create 2 really pretty looks. And on top of that, these eyes are very swollen because I had a chemical burn on my eyes from a product that I used. That'll be a whole nother video. And they're very puffy, they're very drawn down on the ends, especially there's some little burns right here. They keep watering. So if I could get my eyes to look this good under those circumstances, you know Wayne did a good job. And you know that I tell you the truth if I didn't like it because I've been brutally honest in the past. So without further ado, let's see how I got this look. I think most everybody on YouTube loves Wayne Goss. Just because we love somebody doesn't mean that we're necessarily going to love their products. I do believe that this collection is special because somebody like Wayne Goss really puts his heart and soul into his work. You know that, and this is nothing against ColourPop, but when you have a brand like that, that's popping out products every week, every 10 days, every month, there can't possibly be all the love and attention that Wayne took his time to put into a palette such as this. I'm gonna do a different look on each eye, and then I'll do the swatches after. I'm gonna use my Sonia G Classic Crease Brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I think that's a real pretty color. I wish my eyes weren't so swollen and you guys could really see how pretty this was. I'm gonna go in with the shimmer color right here under my brow bone. It's a really pretty color. It's very smooth, it's very buttery, even though it's shimmery, it's definitely like a satin finish. I don't find that it picks up any texture at all. I'm gonna go in with my Sonia G Soft Shader, and I'm gonna pick up this color right here. This is my favorite color in the palette. I'm gonna go all over the lid with this color. Just glides right on. Take this little flat brush, and I'm gonna take some of that shimmer and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner of my eye. If we can see that inner corner with the swelling. That's so sad. This is without wetting it. It is just very pretty. You don't even need to wet this. I'm gonna take his Essential Kohl eyeliner in the color Rich Hazel, and I'm gonna go into my waterline. It is the perfect level of creaminess. It's perfect to go in your waterline. It's soft, it does not drag, but yet it's not so soft that it's gonna mush or slide around. I'm gonna take some of this black and I'm just going to dot it right along my lash line. That is a simple, everyday look, but yet it is very pretty. It would be much prettier if my eyes weren't swollen. I'm gonna do the other eye a little smokier, more of an evening look, and then we'll put some mascara on. So I'm gonna go in this eye with my Sonia G Worker 3, and I'm gonna use the black color. We're gonna play with this over here. And then I'm gonna go all over the lid with this color right here. I'm gonna take the Celestial shade and I'm gonna pop it right in the center. I'm gonna go under my brow bone with that satin color. And also in my inner corner. I think that's very pretty. Let's go in with the liner in Obsidian, which is his black. I'm really impressed with the liners. These are perfect. These are perfect for the waterline. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the Clarins Wonder Perfect Mascara 4D Waterproof. I'm going in with some waterproof today because my eyes keep watering because they are swollen. This is a nice mascara by Clarins. I want to thank them for gifting me this. This is the Wonder Perfect Mascara 4D Waterproof. The wand is nice. Let's use this color as a blush. Let's see what we get. If you're looking for kind of that bronzy look to go with this topaz eyeshadow theme, I actually think that looks pretty. So let's go in the other side with that same color. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here as a contour, as a bronzer. It's actually a perfect bronze color for me and my complexion. I'm gonna see if I can use this shimmer color as a highlighter. So I also want to go in with the Ofra lip set. This is the Jen Loves Reviews and Ofra collab. So I'm going to put these on my lips. I think that these colors would be very pretty with this look. So Jen came up with 3 shades, and this is a metamorphosis set so that you can adjust and change your color by combining these with other lipsticks. And I think that's a pretty cool concept. So the shades are Revive, which is a pale neutral with peach and pink undertones. Refine, which is a neutral mocha nude with mauve undertones. And Reimagine, which is a deep neutral mocha brown. Make your own transfixing shades with this transformative trio of Ofra long-lasting liquid lipsticks designed by beauty reviewer Jen Loves Reviews. Each shade in this trio can be used to metamorphosize or transform your look. This is Spice Petal Cream by Flower Beauty. We're going to go in with that as a base color. Then we're going to go in with, I think, the middle one. This is Refine. I think this is my favorite shade. Has kind of a vanilla smell. It's really nice. Feels really good. I think that's a really pretty color. Let's swatch these shades. This is the lightest color. Darkest color. Thank you, Ofra. These are fun. And you can use them to play and change the colors of any lipstick in your collection, which I think is very cool. And I think this goes with this look very well. So what are my thoughts on this palette? I think Wayne Goss did a great job. This is the perfect starter palette for him. It is neutrals, yes, but it is not boring by any means. Look at these shadows. Look at my eyes. You think my eyes look boring? I don't think they look boring. I think they even look good on chemical burned eyes. So they definitely made my swollen chemical burned eyes look better today, I can tell you. And I think that the soft black is a perfect black for the beginner. So I'm a 50-year-old woman who loves makeup and wants to look her best, but a lot of times fancy palettes with a lot of different colors or bright colors, they're kind of intimidating to the everyday woman like me. I mean, that's just the facts. Now, if you're not a makeup artist or you're not somebody who's just really young or really skilled with makeup, these are sort of colors that you probably gravitate to. And I can tell you that you're not gonna find much better of you're not gonna find a formula that's much better than this, for one thing. The formula is so nice. The texture of these shades are phenomenal. They rival Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath for sure. Now, I'm talking about the consistency, the feeling, the quality of the shades. We haven't seen what's to come in the future for Wayne. I mean, he may jazz it up on his next palette with a little bit bolder colors, but for me, for most women, this is going to be enough. This is going to be the colors that we gravitate to. And this one, I, added the black. This is by no means boring, and I could punch it up with the color even more if I wanted. We can take this sleek, beautiful palette with us, and you might, depending on your skin tone, be able to use the eyeshadow for a blush, be able to use one of the eyeshadows for a bronzer. or a contour. The mirror is beautiful. It's got some weight to it. This is a classy palette. I like the way the pans all run together. You don't have a lot of wasted space in this palette. And to me, that keeps my palette looking cleaner. There was no fallout. There was really very little. I didn't see any kick up in the palette or on the palette. I saw a little bit of kick up just in the air when I was picking it up with the brush. Even this Celestial shade did not have any fallout underneath my eyes. Now, I have a little bit of smearing of the liner, but that is because my eyes are chemically burned right now and they are constantly watering. Like they are watering, watering, watering. No liner right now would work really perfectly underneath my eyes. I love the consistency of them. I'm gonna punch this up even more. I'm gonna take the shade and just deepen it up a little bit. If you use that black shade just in combination with some of these other shades, you can get a really deeper brown. These are not boring looks by any shape of the imagination. I could keep playing with these for hours and creating bolder looks or more natural looks. The Celestial shade reminds me a little bit of the Tom Ford formulation. I really, really like this. So I wanted to put that all over. Tell me you couldn't use this for a night out. You can have this as an evening look, you can have this as a day look. This palette is very deceiving because it, at first glance, may appear to be a boring, neutral palette. It is anything but. I don't know why my camera is not, there it goes, why it is not focusing in good today. This is anything but a boring palette, guys. This is something that the most basic beginner woman trying makeup can wear. This is something that somebody who has a lot of makeup skills, which is not I, can use to really punch up and really do a smoky eye, a deep. You can layer this black and you can build this black up for more intensity. You can see I'm having fun with this. These eye looks are anything but boring. So I think Wayne did a really, really great job. I probably could blend this in just a little bit. So I think Wayne did a superb job on this palette. He knocked it out of the park with this one. You can use this for nighttime glam, you can use this for soft glam, you can use this for a daytime look. This is a gorgeous palette. I am gonna definitely get my money's worth out of it. Let's do some swatches real quick. That is the satin. This is the satin. These colors are buildable. This is the black. And this is the Celestial shade. I don't know if you guys are catching the dimensions. They're so pretty. The Kohl liners are beautiful. Let's swatch these. You have the color Rich Hazel. You have the color Precious Opal, and you have the color Obsidian. Just the rotator cuff arm, so I can only lift it a certain kind of way. Let's see if you guys can see it. This is the perfect collection of colors. These are all your basic eyeliner colors that you need. A softer bronze brown with a little shimmer, a deep chocolate brown, and a black. They are so creamy. They are so easy to use in your waterline. There's no tugging with these. They apply like a dream. I would definitely give this a 10 on the palette scale. It's wearable. I think the price point is very comparable to other products of similar quality. I think the pan size is incredible. I think the color selection that he chose was perfect. It is the essentials that every woman needs in her collection, and you're able to wear it for daytime or you're able to punch it up. Wayne, you knocked it out of the park with this one. I'm so proud to be able to own it and have it. I thank you so much for giving us such a beautiful palette to add to our collections. And if this is in your budget, if you are a beginning makeup lover, if you're looking for a good quality basic palette that you can transform into everyday look or a nighttime look, you may want to try this one. This would last you a very long time, and I don't think you'd be disappointed, and that it would be very much worth the investment. So the palette itself is $55. Each of the Kohl liners are $14 a piece, or you can get the whole set for $97, and you can also get a set of the 3 Kohl liners. I will put that price in the description. All the links are in the description. I also really love the lip products by Jen Loves Reviews and the Oprah collaboration. I think this is pretty cool. The Clarins mascara is very pretty as well. So today was a great makeup day. I hope to see you all in the next video. Stay safe, and until next time, go out and live like Mel.